Hi, my name is Andrea Harbarth, and I am February's INDY Warrior. He's always wanted a
She
shot.
gets 40 by 40 and I get 40 by 20.
Watch out, Mama. Don't fall.
Look out, the ice is...
So here it is. My future daycare. This is basically how I found out I had cancer, because I went in for my physical. So I can open this. So this will be my open space, and our kitchen will be over here. So I'll have a full kitchen, a full bathroom. I have a giant closet with a loft over there. Originally, it started like in August of 2018. I went to the doctor because I had bloody stools, and it was to the point where I almost passed out. So I just decided to go to the doctor, and she just told me I had hemorrhoids and I was constipated. So who's gonna look into that? So we just kind of put it on the back burner and didn't worry about it. And then I decided that I was gonna start my own daycare. So I went in for my physical, and they told me my hemoglobin was low. So they asked me if I had a heavy period or bloody stools. And of course I had bloody stools that weekend. It wasn't like it was all the time. It was mainly like when I ate a lot of food. Buffets were our go-to sometimes. So they said I should have a colonoscopy. So I went in for the colonoscopy, and he found a tumor that was about 2 inches round in my rectum, and it wasn't actually very far in there. So when I went in for my hemorrhoids, the lady should have found it then. So that was a Tuesday, April 2nd, and so we went for a CT scan that Friday, and actually no one called me back after numerous phone calls. It was probably the worst week throughout this whole thing. I left numerous messages, talked to the CT scan ladies who can't tell you anything, but I started calling back Monday, called back Tuesday, no one still called. And finally I just reported my doctor, because I'm like, I should have an answer, because it was just too long, because you could be that one person that doesn't have anything, So he did call me back with my results and said it was cancerous. So by then I already had an appointment with Abbott. So we ventured up to Abbott for an hour-and-a-half MRI, which is a blast. And they did a CT scan, took some blood, and we met with the colorectal doctor and the liver doctor, because I had a spot on my liver, which they said it was like only about the size of a pencil tip. And so they were concerned about it, but not too concerned. And then they found another spot that they flagged it, but they weren't worried about it because it didn't look like cancer yet. Which then sent me on the adventure. I had 4 rounds of chemo then, and 6 weeks of radiation. So that was pretty much my spring and summer. We had a couple weeks of vacation so my body could build up its immune system. So then October 16th, I went in to Abbott, and I had 8 hours? 8-hour procedure. They took the tumor out of the infected part of my rectum. They took that out, pulled my colon down, reconstructed it all. So I have an ileostomy bag, and they took both spots out of my liver, which both of them were cancerous. So they took 28% of my liver. So now, tomorrow, I will have round 5 of my chemo, 5 of 8. So it's every other week, and then I do a 2-hour drip in Maconia, and I take my bag home with me for 48 hours. So 5 of 8, and hopefully when I'm done with the 8th one, I'll be on the phone while I'm doing chemo to get that next appointment so I can get a reversal. So that's about where I'm at right now. So